Keep that head up. Don't let it fall down. Pardon me? That was crazy. Ready to go. Couple more. Excellent. Last set, best set. All right, you guys pretty good on the hook kicks? Now, go back to ready position. We're gonna put some stuff together. Face away from the camera. We're gonna start off easy. Bend the knees, twist and look over your right shoulder. I want you to get your body alignment correct on a spinning side kick. Ready, set, go. Boom, and then step forward, and then reset. So bend, twist, look, side kick, step in. Nice, do that 2 more times, then we're gonna do the other leg. Something just talked to me, I'm not sure what. Oh, thank you, Claire. Good job. Or Camille, whoever, thanks for taking care of me. All right, good job. Other leg, go the other direction. So twist and look off your left, pick that knee up, push it out, take your space. Thanks for helping me on the recording, guys. I got what happened. That's why I give my kids privileges to help me out. They're smart, smarter than me. All right, everybody good there? Okay, slide back, give yourself a little room. Now, step back with your right leg to a fighting stance. We're gonna load this up a little bit. I'm gonna cheat this step into it a little bit to give you a little bit more follow through because I wanna see a good spinning hook kick. Take your left leg, take a little baby step across. So I'm not quite feet together. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm about this far apart front to back. Twist and look. Now, when you pick up your right knee, point your right heel and then rip it all the way through, all the way back where it came from. Good, and then do that again. Take a little baby step with your left, bend, twist, look, pick that right knee up, all the way through. Make your spin hook kick. Good job, Gabriel, very sharp. Good, how are we doing, gentlemen? Good, there you go. Come all the way through with it. Chase and Timothy, good job taking turns a little bit for space. I appreciate that. All right, switch feet, same drill. Now my right leg's in front. Take a little baby step across with your right foot. Bend, twist, and look. Bend those knees so you got position and you got stability and you got balance. Now pick up your knee and reach all the way through. Good, that's it. Getting that body alignment as you come through. So remember that place where the leg stuck out straight? When I'm doing my spinning hook kick, I want that place where everything lined up perfect like we did for a side kick to be straight towards my target. That's gonna be the apex or the longest reach of my curve. So I bend, twist, look, pick only a little bit wide, and when I get to that point, everything's gonna come in alignment and then pull through. Does that make sense? So let's work on making that happen. You wanna time it where the straightest part is directly in line with your target. So bend, twist, look, pick the knee up, kick, maximum reach in front. Okay, when you've got that, we're just gonna go ahead and start putting it together. Slide up with your back leg, side kick off the lead leg, step across, bend, twist, look, spin hook 360. We're just gonna work that a few times on right in front, spin left. Ready? Go, slide up right, spin, look left, pull it through. Good, do that a few times on your own. Slide up, kick, spin, look, head around, boom, nice, Oliver, very sharp. Good alignment all the way through, that's what I'm looking for. Posture is beautiful too, thank you. All right, switch feet, off the other side, same drill, ready? Slide up left, bend, twist, look, pick up the right, all the way through. Good, let's see it, good, that's it. Gabriel, very sharp. Let's see a few of those. What you got, Chris? Look, boom. Chris, you're very smooth at that, very nice. Chris has got a dangerous spinning hook kick. Very nice. Good job, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Give yourselves 2 big claps. Really, really, really nice work, guys. Now, I know we spent the whole day working on side kicks and hook kicks, but we're not done. We're gonna work a little bit on alignment with your hands next. And what we're gonna work on is a straight reverse punch. I learned something kind of cool that it's not like I learned a new skill. I learned a new way to communicate to a student, right? So this should be kind of fun. So step back to your fine stance, go, yeah. Now from here, I want you just to throw a reverse punch. And what I want you to do is make sure you turn your hip, put some hip behind the punch. Do about 5 of those for me. Good, nice and solid. Pushing that right shoulder through. Good. There you go. Now, who's using your right leg when you get there? You can feel your right leg being part of the punch. Who can feel that? Adlin, it's hard to do when you're kneeling, kiddo. Okay, now what I want you to do, so you guys can feel that pretty good, I'm going to challenge you to use your left leg as well. And everybody's like, what? My left leg is in the wrong direction. But check it out. Because you can pivot around your center, by pushing my left hip back, what naturally happens to my right hip when I do that? It comes forward. So when I push my left shoulder back, what happens to my right shoulder? It comes forward. So I want you to not only think about pushing with the right, at the same time, and equally strong, or maybe even stronger, I want you to think about pulling that left back. Now don't pull it behind your head where you don't have a guard, right? But I want you to bring it in super tight and push a little bit this leg. Because if I had to think about pushing a car, right? If my car wouldn't run, would you rather try to pull a car or push a car? Most people would try to push because you can push stronger, right? So I want to go ahead and push with that front leg to push that front hip backwards a little bit to advance the opposite hip because we're connected. Does that make sense? So just isolate the punch, shoot it out like you normally do, try to drive off your right leg, but at the same time as you think engage your right leg, think about twist back with your left, okay? And see if that doesn't make your hips turn sharper and stronger. Ready? And go, turn them sharp. There you go. Who can feel that? Nice. Oliver, can you feel that? I can see it. That looked good. Do that a few times. So not only am I shooting my right hand forward, at the same time, I'm shooting my left side back to help torque through my body, right? Good. That's it, because they're connected. Don't let the punch get wild, right? Alignment. So straight from here, bang, to the target, straight back. Even when I'm twisting my hips, I'm going to take all that twisty and make it straight for my punch, right? So that's my job when I'm talking about alignment, taking the rotational energy of my legs and pushing it into linear or straight line energy from my hand. Ready, go, push straight. Go, nice and strong. Good, do about 5 of those for me. Then switch feet and I want you to do the same drill. Okay, so start off, when you're ready, start off with your right leg in front, push with your left hip a few times. And then as you push with your left hip, I want you to pull that right hip back, right? And put them both into the punch. So you got to bend your knees to make it work, right? Because that's where all the energy comes from, is from that coiled up spring that's your legs. Ready, steady, go. Nice and sharp. Go. Good, do a few of those. Let me really see it. There you go. Turn the hips. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Gabriel. Good power. Nice. You got it. Give me 3 more of those. Come on, Sammy. Good. Bend your knees more, dude. You'll get more push. Good. Your legs can't work if they're straight, right? They only work by giving back the energy you load into them by crouching. All right, jab, cross. So from right here, take your right hand, boom, jab. Now, by the way, check this out. When I jab with my right hand, what's my left foot do? Does it push? You should say yes. Okay. And when I get that right, I'm lined up from my knuckles to my wrist to my elbow to my shoulder, through my hips to my back foot, all the way lined up. That's body alignment. Make sense? And then when I want to shoot my cross, I'm going to aim a little bit to the side, about half a shoulder width. Now I'm going to pull and push, boom, and I'm going to be lined all the way up again, that back hip. My knee is pointed in line with my punch. Okay, so that's the alignment I want to see there. So right jab, left cross. And remember, when you throw that left cross, pull that right shoulder back to feed the cross. Ready? Set. And by the way, when you throw the jab, how many of you guys pull the other shoulder back when you throw it? Right? Pull that left shoulder back as you shoot the right jab. I bet you'll find it feeds it. Ready? Bend the knees. Get the powerhouse ready. Set. Go. Choom, choom. Nice and sharp. Good. So both those punches should land like bricks, right? Ready? Go. Choom, choom. Good. Really working that. Go. A few times on your own. Just get comfortable with it. Good. Oliver, that's looking sharp. Keep a little bend in your elbows because you're punching so hard you can sprain your elbows. Keep a little bend there. Good. Keep working. You guys are crushing it. Just make sure you protect yourself as you do. Right? If you hit the other guy, you don't have to worry about bending your elbow because his face will help absorb the energy. If you miss the guy, you got to keep a little bend to protect your body. Okay, now we're going to throw the hook punch off of that, right? So we're already here. Bang, bang. We're dug in tight. Hips already wound up this way, right? So now I'm going to wind my knee in, throw my hook. Does that make sense? So let's get right back in there. 1, 2, everything's twisted, torqued, wound up. Bang, pull back with a hook. Nice. Now keep that hook short. If I get long with my hook, I lose the alignment in my elbow. See how that big obtuse angle? Not good. I only need a 90 degree. You need a right angle, right? I don't want it to be acute because then my arm will buckle in, right? You could cheat and hit him with an elbow, but we're not doing that today. Plain clean, right? 90 degree angle. Ready? So off the cross, get a clean 90. Bang, pull it through. Good. So go jab, cross, hook. Using the hips every time. Go. Working that alignment. Jab, cross, hook. Light it up. Good, knees are bent, chin is down, eyes are up. Go 1, 2, 3, using the hips. Good, that's it. Nice power, Oliver. That's sick, man. That's very good. All right, switch feet. See, you replicate it on the other side, right? So I'm gonna push in with that left jab, bang, pull back that shoulder in the right cross, boom, and rip through with the left hook. Got it? Ready, steady, go. Push, torque, and torque again. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, really rip them. Good, that's it, go. advYadvA, good power, kid. Bring your hands tight, give your guard a good position, but nice power and rotation. Good, a few on your own. Chris, you're crushing it, man. That's what I'm looking for. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. All right, so while we're on this, we only got a few minutes left. I want to connect two of the things we just did today. So we went jab, cross. And remember when we talked about moving the jab, we pull this shoulder back, boom, to throw our other shoulder forward. That's our beginning for our torque, for our spinning side kick, right? Or the same beginning, 1, 2. Now I'm going to pull this left shoulder back as I throw my jab, and that starts my body round for my spin hook. Does that make sense? So we're going to work that together. Push, pull the shoulder back, push forward again. Use that to start your body movement. Boom, spin through. Go. Give that a try on one side and the other. Every single part of that, we want alignment. Line up when you jab. Line up for that cross. Line up again on that jab and let that pull you into position and start to come through for your spin hook. Go. Good, your legs should be tired. If you're not, you need to crouch more. Good, that's it, Chris. Nice. Very good. Very strong, that's it. Excellent. Is that Timothy or Chase? Is that Chase? Okay, cool. Good work, man. You're ripping them. Those are beautiful. Good. Xander, very sharp. Good job. All right, switch feet. Same job, other side of the body. Let's go. So get the same setup. 1, 2, bang, bring it in line. From there, bring that shoulder through. 360 hook, all the way through. Go. Nice, getting that knee up and getting that position, right? That's going to allow you to have the alignment you want when you hit your target. Very sharp, very sharp. Nice work. Get that knee higher rather than lower, right? If anything, I want my hook to fall down slightly rather than slope up. Falling down allows me to pull it through and end up face forward. Here, so you guys can see that real quick. I'll kind of exaggerate. If I hook from low to high, then my body runs out of motion and my face gets pushed away. If I hook from high to low, then I can follow it through. So if anything, you want a slight downward from high to low, whichever side you're hooking on, just a slight down. And that'll help turn your face forward. The way to know if you got it is you go 1, 2, 3, you hit that last point, boom, spin hook. And when you come out, throw a clean reverse punch. And if your body's like not in the right spot for it, like your head's low and your hips high, your reverse punch will feel terrible. If you come all the way through and reset your base, get your alignment back, that reverse punch will come easy. Does that make sense? All right, guys, that's pretty well timed. We got about a minute or minute and a half. So with our minute, here's what we're going to work on. One last little thing. Give yourself a little room so you're not going to fall on anything when you sit back. And we're just going to work on rolling back. So squat down, put your rear end on your heels. Okay, tuck your chin into your chest as tight as you can. I'm going to do it sideways so you can see. I want you to roll back gently. I do not want your head to touch the floor. If your head touches the floor, that's how you get brain damage. Don't want that. So roll back, keep my chin in like a little egg. Do that a couple of times. We're going to need it for 6 from the back. Good. Now, if you stay balled up too tight, you'll roll back onto your head. So once you start rolling a little bit, unbundle yourself, right? Right. So start out kind of bundled, and when you roll back, unbundle, and you'll notice that everything just stalls. Good. That's how you do a back fall, basically. That's not using the hands to break the fall, but that's the upper body portion of a back fall. Okay. So once your rear end, or will actually be the back of your pelvis. Once the back of your pelvis touches the floor, unbundle everything and just kind of flop. So roll back, flop. Start out rolling and then flop. Chin stays tucked in, so I don't completely flop. I only flop the lower parts of me. Good. How we do? Good. Okay, because you'll need that for 6 from the back. All right, guys and girls, everybody on your feet. Let's go. Very nice work today. I know we just broke down a couple skills, but these are skills we're going to use all the rest of the semester, right? So good work. Ready, position, please. Come to attention. Face buddies or parents bow. Say thank you. Face front. Did my best. Focus position. Ending creed. I'm a dedicated student of the martial arts, and I live by the principles of a black belt: modesty, courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. What kind of school is this? Say black belt school, sir. And what's our goal? Black belt excellence, sir. 3 most powerful words. Ready, go. Yes, 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 I can. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. Junior black belts and grown-ups, hang tight. Nice work, man. Both of you guys did great today. Thank you for working so well together. Oh, and one more thank you to my kids. Thank you, Camille, for catching my recording issue. Thank you a bunch.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, sir. Great work. Okay. How many adult black belts do I have on? First degrees and up. Xander, I got Claire on. Pierce isn't quite there yet. Oliver's not quite there yet, but you guys are getting close. Xander and his crazy fingers. Okay. Yeah, that's nuts, man. I don't have quite that much dexterity. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a little bit of work to do, and then I'll come back to your kata because I'm gonna take them through their 1 steps, but I know you guys already have 5 and 6. You and Claire do pretty much cold. I'll show you what I've got. This is a full-size bow, right? So this is for my black belt crew. I'm gonna give you basically a drill. I want you to start from your knees so you don't destroy your ceiling. Start from a normal grip, like you did a downward strike would be a good place to start. And then just bring your lead hand back slightly, loop over your head, switch, right? And you're just gonna, now your other hand's your lead hand, so you're gonna bring the other lead hand back, over your head, switch. Just get comfortable rolling your bow over. Here's what I want you to see. If you were to look at the plane that my bow rolls in, it doesn't roll on a vertical plane, it's slightly off axis. So it comes to the outside of my body here and just crosses my head on this side. Okay, so if you get used to that, there's your roll, boom, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So if I'm rolling off my, call this my right hand, I'm rolling off my right, it's gonna come over the left side of my skull when it comes back down. And then when I roll off my left, it comes over the right side of my skull. Just do that a bunch of times to get comfortable with that motion. That's gonna feed your kata quite a bit. And then I'm gonna take my junior black belts through their 1 steps. Okay, and if you don't wanna do that kata stuff, you can hit 1 steps with me, but I know you got those already. All right, Mr. Oliver, fighting 5 and 6, right? Cool, cool. Fighting 5 is a punch to the body. Stepping back with your left foot, outer block, nice and clean, just like fighting 3, by the way. Now we're gonna throw 3 punches. Again, turn those hips like we just talked about, all that same stuff we just built. So push in, torque back, push in again. Now you're gonna take your right hand, reach out and grab their wrist and rock your weight back. And that should pull their shoulder forward, okay? So step back, go. Left, right, left. Boom, boom, boom. Grab, twist, bring them forward and down. Then you round kick to the head. Be careful because I've seen noses broken that way. So don't want to mess up the floor. Mom will get upset if you guys bleed all over the house, I'm pretty sure. So will Dad, because it's his nose and it's his house. Nice, good. All right, so working that again, stepping back strong. 1, 2, 3, twist, wow, kick. Good, make that rock off a few times, nice and sharp. Boom, there you go. Excellent. Xander, you're looking pretty good. Just keeping that up, looking solid. 1, 2, 3, grab, twist, kick. Beautiful. Okay, fighting 6. This one's a throw, so if you're gonna do the takedown part, just be nice to each other, right? So punch comes in high. I'll do it facing the same way you are, just to kind of give you some, some position. Step back with your right foot, upper block, palm strike. Good, step in, chop. To the side of his neck. Yep, reverse knife hand strike. Now push in again and push against his shoulders, breaking his balance. You want his shoulder behind his hips, then gently bring your right leg through, sweep, and track him as he falls. Good. And he might not go down, just depending upon what he's got to go down on. Okay, so the biggest parts of this, if someone's coming at me, I step back immediately, bang, stop their forward momentum, step in and hit them to kind of fill that timing gap, and then step in still again to break their balance. And then from there, sweeping them out and tracking them is not so hard. But you've got those little cheat steps where you push off with your back foot and you scooch in with your front foot. Block, strike, scooch in, chop. Don't step all the way through yet. There you go. Okay, so make sure your heel is behind your dad's heel by the time you throw. If it's not, this not your reaping heel, your standing heel. If it's not, he's gonna throw you because you put yourself out of position. So when you strike here, move in once, move in again, and the back of your heel should be behind the back of his heel. If you've got that, you should be able to push your shoulders behind his hips. Okay, so watch that position. Strike. Now scooch in, left foot in front. Scooch in again, left foot in front. Now push your shoulders back. There you go. Good. That's what you need to do to break his balance. You don't have to always throw him, but if you get to the point where he has to, stop, you can unreap and let him step back. Do you know why we reap? Why we sweep the leg out? Because the easiest block in the world for that throw is when you shove them back, for them to just step back and gain their balance. So if you don't sweep him out when you're there in the house, you can just get to the point where he feels like he's gonna go, and then you can let him free to sweep, move a step back so he can not clobber the floor with his head. Okay, strike, move in, left foot lead, move in again, good. And then when you're broken his balance, just let him up so he doesn't have to fall. Good. I'd have to make Claire throw me outside because she throws so hard, the floor kill me. So that's 5 and 6. Those feel pretty comfortable for you? Okay, do those a couple of times if you would. I'm gonna take my black belt crew and I'm gonna get them through their first part of their kata. And then I'll come back around and hit you on 5 and 6 traditional. All right, same thing, Pierce. I can't see you, but I'm sure you got this down pretty good because you've seen them before. All right, Nunte bow. I think we've talked about this thing before, just so you know what it looks like. It's a side with one back and one forward in the center. Okay, the back one's always gonna go towards the strike surface. So if I'm hitting the guy from the side, the one that's facing me, that's facing the side of his weapon, when it's pulled back, is gonna be in the side I strike with. So I can pull his weapon out of his hand. Or if I'm striking down, same thing, it's gonna be down so I can pull his weapon. Does that make sense? Okay, that's not a big deal to worry about yet, but it will be a big deal before long. Okay, so go ahead and put the, I'm gonna try to mirror as much as I can. Go ahead and put the bow on your shoulder, walk it forward, and then back. You're gonna step in with your left leg, push the bow slightly forward. Then from there, you're gonna reach back and grab with your left hand, step forward, side strike, and you'll see how mine's turned where the Uki is facing me is back. And then I'm gonna go from there, drop the bow on the right side, let it fly over the head, catch, and punch. Shift the horse, punch the solar plexus, step through with your left foot, strike, bring that left hand back, cycle through, catch down, and punch. Okay, that's your first few moves. Did you track that piece okay? Okay, I'm doing it mirrored for the first time, really, so it's a little bit tricky for me. And be careful of the ceiling fan, yeah, because this thing is very tall, the kata is. So forward and back, kind of get a feel for the weight of your weapon, step on line to a horse stance, you thrust the pointy bit forward, and you bring the hands back, side strike, roll through, catch in your left hand, punch, shift, center punch, step through, strike with your right side, roll through, drop down. We're gonna go ahead and add two more combos. So you're looking away from me. You're gonna bring your right hand back, step back with your right foot, let the bow fall through. On the 45-degree angle, we drop down, pull and punch. I did that right. Then you're gonna step over the other direction, same thing, down, pull and punch. I think I got that right. Okay, so I'll do it facing with you because when we turn around, you'll be able to see what I'm doing on the back, and you can't see it this way. So I'll do it facing with you off the right side, forward and back, step with your left foot, grab with your left hand. So you're gonna start facing away from me, strike, roll through, down, punch. And then from there, shift the horse. Now you're gonna be back facing me, step through with your right side, strike, roll through, down strike, and punch. Now bring your right hand back, step away with your right foot, you're gonna catch and punch. And then you're gonna bring your left hand back, step through with your right foot, forward, catch, and punch. Did all that make sense? Okay, cool. If you can do that section, knock that section out a few times. And I'm gonna take my other guys back through traditional 5 and 6, and I'll come back and catch up with you and make sure we got that plus the next little piece. Okay, cool. So Oliver and Pierce, if you guys are ready, traditional 5 and 6. These are pretty simple, so they'll go pretty fast. Traditional 5, punches come to the center of your chest. You're gonna step with your left foot, horse stance interblock, just like traditional 3. Now from here, take your hand, check down with your fist. Good, so you're knocking their hand down, back fist to the face, high punch to the jaw. Good, don't turn your punch this way, you're punching on the angle. Yep, the reason why is you're gonna hit them with that back fist, and it's gonna slam in the front of their head, and you want that punch to come from the side to turn their head. So when I go here, bang, I hit them kind of straight on with my knuckles here. And then once I pull that chin up, I'm gonna come right through here and hit that chin, and just like I'm hitting a line drive as hard as I can hit that chin, put them to sleep. Okay, so let's go again. Stepping forward with your left foot, inner block on the 45, push down, back fist, there's your setup. Now turn all the way through, center punch, high. Good. Doing that a couple times, just getting comfortable with it. And then I'm gonna show you 6, and I'll let you practice those a few. So it's in, check, high back fist, high punch. Good. Okay, traditional 6, totally simple as well. High punch comes in, step away, front stance, upper block. Okay, step forward, upper elbow under the chin, and then cross elbow to the ribs. Yep, that's it. Theoretically, right, not with your partner, but in real life, you would grab as you pull them into that chin strike, and it would be pretty unpleasant for the other person. So don't do the grab, but just know in your head that, you know, anytime you block, you could just as easily block and grab. Okay, so one more time on 6, step away, block, right? And then drive forward, bang, up elbow, and then come on through, bang, cross elbow. And you end up in a nice deep front stance, squared up. You got those two? Perfect. Okay. All right, you guys run through those a couple times if you don't mind. And then any of the other ones that you've got, I know you've got a human encyclopedia there with you. So you guys should be able to go through some of the 1 steps on your own if you want to. And if you have questions, just raise a hand. All right, Xander, you ready to go through this together? All right, we're gonna go through that little bit and maybe add a move or two, but not a whole lot because I don't want to get way different than where Jeff's at. I'm gonna go the same way with you because like I said, the important part of this kata is, does that work? You're gonna be turned away from me, aren't you? Okay. Tell you what, how about you turn around and do the kata, the first few moves, and then I'll turn around and face you. And if I got a mirror, I'll mirror or figure out what I got to do to make it match for you. So you turn around, I'll face forward, and I'll just start from far enough back that I can work the kata. So starting normal, forward and back on your right-hand side, step through with your left foot, step with your right foot, side strike, cycle the bow, down, shift and punch. Okay, when you get there, stay put. I'm gonna try to match up with you. So you just did the shift and punch there. Now step through with your left foot, side strike. Good. Cycle the bow, down, pull on the right. Good. Now you're going to step back on the 45. I got to think about how my 45s work. You're going to step back, loop through, hold down and punch. And then you're going to step, I think I did the wrong foot. Goodness gracious. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. This is tricky to do like this. Step back with my left to the right. And step through with my left to the left. Okay, so I step through back with my right to the right. Okay, so off that punch, I fibbed to you. We should have stepped back here for the first one on the 45 here, pull and punch. And then we should step through here, drop down, pull and punch. And then shift from the back 45 to a horse. Okay, so let's try that again, and I'll try to match up with you again. So do the first couple moves on your own, and then I'll catch up with you. So facing away, forward and back, step on line, right side strike, cycle through, right down, turn, left punch back. Good, so you would be, that's where I'm at. Where's your body? You're here and here. Boom. All right, step forward, side strike. You should be coming towards me now. Yep, side strike, cycle through. Aha, here's what I did wrong. Step back to the, step back with your left foot, and you're gonna go to the strike down to the left. You're gonna step through with your right foot, strike down to your right, and punch. Shift back. Okay, goodness gracious. Have I made your brain bleed yet? A little? Okay, tell you what. I don't know how to do this best. Let me just do it normal so you can watch me and let you flip some of it on your own. That way, at least I can give you, because I only got a couple of minutes, I can give you a good idea what it looks like. So I'll be coming towards you as if I'm doing the kata normal. So forward and back, step through on line, right side strike, cycle through, right bow 4 strike, shift, left side strike, cycle through, bow 4. Now your left foot should step back. I'm sorry, your right foot should step back, and you're gonna pull down and strike on your left. And then what you're gonna do is bring your right foot through like a K-step on the 45, come down on your right and punch. And then from there, shift back the horse on your left. So did that make more sense? Okay, cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap you up there. And then Xander, if you want me to work through that with you a little bit, one-on-one, I don't mind, because I feel like I'm not saying the stuff right yet. So we'll work that out however we need to. All right, guys, go ahead and face front. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you very much. And we'll keep plugging. Come to attention, please. Face your buddies, bow, face forward, bow, be my best. I did my best. Ready? And ending creed. I'm dedicated to the martial arts and led by the principles of a black belt, modesty, courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. What kind of school is this? A black belt school, sir. And what's our goal? Black belt excellence, sir. 3 most powerful words. Ready to go. Yes, 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 I can. Thank you guys very much. And I will, like I said, I'll take you back through it in pieces if I need to, Xander. I'll break this down a little bit. It's tricky. Thank you guys. Oliver, great work today. Really nice spin hook kicks. They're looking pretty dangerous. Good job. Oh.